Rob's round table.
1 out of 3.
He's trying to
I'm
play
immune
cool.
to it now.
He is. I get really scared every time.
I'm sure.
So when you did it the first time, the 100th episode, my hat fell off when Kappa did it.
It was crazy.
It was beautiful.
I went back and watched it.
It was a beautiful the way he set it up, because I'm used to yelling at you, which is great that our show's intro is me yelling at you.
Now get in the boat! No yelling on the bus!
And yelling at everyone that's been on the show. It's kind of what I do. All right, this is fades. We're fading some guys here from ECR, from ADP. Doesn't mean we won't take them, but it means we probably won't get them.
Right. These are guys that are going to have to drop in order for us to feel like they're going to return value.
Would you agree? I know it's like a kind of a thing in the fantasy community. It's clickbait where like do not draft. Do you have a do not draft list? Because I don't.
No, I don't.
No player is untouchable. Like maybe a couple, but like Deshaun Watson last year probably was one of them. But
like there's some objective guys.
At every cost, a guy is worth it, man. Like
I'm trying to think if like anybody has burned me so severely that I would not take.
That's
it.
A guy on fire at a peace rally. Did you guys ever think of putting the cameras down and helping the guy out? And what was that music playing? Some sort of Jesus music underneath? Was that at the rally? Did you add that?
It's a losing strategy, though, is to have a list of guys you won't draft.
That is a negative EV proposition in my mind.
I can hate a guy all I want.
But it's also like this is an emotional game, so it's difficult to sometimes take the emotion out of it, to disassociate yourself.
I play so many leagues where it's the stock market to me.
Right. I'm sure there's people that have completely crossed Christian McCaffrey off their board.
And that's an early pick.
And even though I have Christian McCaffrey ranked lower than most people, if he drops to the right place, then I'm more than happy to get him at value.
My thing is, numbers-wise, playing so many leagues, if a guy's ADP is 40 and I'm totally off him, Cortland Sutton, right? Mm-hmm. Let's say he's going 42 and he's there at 54. I'm taking him at 54 because I'm getting a round of value on the guy, and he can be as bad as I think and probably return value. The problem is I'm not taking him at 42, and I'm damn sure not taking him at 35, which some people might do. Right? Like, you don't reach for guys. Let the board fall to you, right, Story?
Yeah, exactly. Like, there's no reason to be truly aggressive unless you're in a few leagues and there's guys you really want. Like, if you really want guys and you're only in a couple leagues, go get your guys, right? Like,
and that's the problem with playing a couple is you're putting yourself in a hole because then you force the issue.
Right. Well,
you don't want to push.
Not everybody looks at this as a business, so you got to keep that in mind, right? Like, there's people that are doing this for fun. So, like,
clearly, I'm not missing meals, so I must win a lot.
If you're a Vikings fan and you have the first overall pick and you want to get Justin Jefferson because you want him on your team, go for it. Like, nobody's gonna begrudge you that.
I get that. Okay, stat of the day for you. It's a Brock Purdy stat. I should have had this last episode, but last year, Brock Purdy averaged the 8th most yards per attempt, 8.5, in a season since 2016.
It's pretty good.
He did this with McCaffrey missing 13 games, Brandon Ayuk missing 10, Trent Williams missing 7, and Debo being washed.
I think that Trent Williams one is the biggest shock there, right?
Just like
when you lose an all-pro, maybe not all-pro, but a Pro Bowl offensive lineman like that, like that shakes up things on teams' offenses.
The efficiency, though, with all those things being said, just that's more of a Kyle Shanahan stat than it is a Brock Purdy stat, right?
Yeah, maybe.
But in this year, it's not that much better, right? There are a lot of question marks, but Brock Purdy will be just fine. And more so, the receivers and Christian McCaffrey or whoever's playing running back there will be just fine. So buy into Niners, right?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, got one thing for you.
Easy schedule, too.
Per usual.
Pam
Anderson and Liam Neeson. You seen they're dating?
What? No.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Uh-huh. Have you seen Pam recently?
No.
Oh, she looks
is
really
she the
regular.
New, Naked Gun?
No, he is. She might be in there too. I don't know how that's met. She's gone real El Natural, where she doesn't wear makeup and she looks like a regular ass chick now. Not bad though.
Whoa.
I mean, she's 58 though. Actually, not bad for 58. But not the Pam Anderson you came to know, right? Which I actually appreciate this more than like the Jersey Shore, like the dolled up fake bullshit.
I'll be honest. She has less like sun damage than I would have expected.
Yeah, it looks solid.
Yeah.
Right? Her titties are probably really saggy and redone a bunch. Anyways.
Oh, they are dating. Look at that.
He's 73 and she's 58.
Yeah, it's only 15 years.
No, I know, but he's like a fucking old ass dude.
This old guy?
He has a 5-year plan.
What is it? Don't die? I know you're gonna be missing me when you got that big, white, wrinkly body on top of you with his loose skin and old balls. Gross.
You know that
Pam Anderson has had the best sex ever, right?
You know, old dudes can still have kids.
Pam Anderson, what you see here, not great. 58-year-olds aren't exactly a hot age, but our generation adored Pam Anderson, right? Mm-hmm. She could easily find a 30-year-old dude that's gonna be like, I'm dating Pam Anderson, right?
Yeah,
even like an influencer.
She also gets to date Taken, right?
Right. He's a badass.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna ask you a question. Have you seen the Tommy Lee and Pam Anderson porn tape?
I have not.
Really? Everyone's seen that. Was like the first porn tape ever.
I heard it's not that good.
It's amazing. You get to see her naked.
Yeah, but I heard it's not that impressive as.
No, it's not like raunchy or anything. They're on a boat. You've really never seen it.
No, I've never seen it.
So the last 2 times I asked you if you've seen a sex tape, you just don't watch porn.
No, I'm not going to admit anything.
You just admitted it.
I plead the fifth.
You admitted it.
No, I'm pleading the fifth.
Yeah, well, that's,
Neither confirmed.
we all know
nor
what
denied.
that means.
I haven't specifically watched this one, but I'll tell you
Please
what.
watch it.
I'll go in incognito mode.
Well, you have to. Yeah. Anyways, it's a great video, and she's adorable in it.
I trust your judgment.
Tommy Lee, what a hog, dude. Holy shit.
Your dad has a huge heart. Probably has a big old schlonger as well, huh?
And from all the stories I've heard about your dad, forget it. That's a monster.
Total.
It's a monster just trapped in denim.
You've heard. Yes. It's huge. So seeing it though, and I was a younger boy when I saw it, but I compare it to the first time I watched. Remember Derrick Henry's high school film? When
he's just running over children.
That's Tommy Lee's dick. Is Derrick Henry playing against high school kids? It's like, what the fuck is this? And I like deep diving into things, and especially dicks.
So let's deep dive into some
fades,
dickish ADP
we're going to be dicks to these players that we're fading. So who's your first fade, Story?
Justin Herbert. Well, let me give you my honorable mention. So as per usual, I've got my honorable mentions. Patrick Mahomes and Caleb Williams on quarterback, and then Hunter Henry and Isaiah Likely on tight end.
Okay.
If you have any questions, hit me up in the comments. I'll explain those to you. I don't understand Isaiah Likely's ADP whatsoever.
Well, it hasn't adjusted yet.
Okay. Anyway,
where is it at?
I don't know where
I can look at it.
Go
ahead and talk.
I've got him at 28. Anyway, my quarterback fade is Justin Herbert. So we do know that he worked his way into a back-end quarterback 1 from a back-end quarterback 2 last year as they opened up the offense and had to become more pass-heavy. And he's been a quarterback 1 in the past, but Harbaugh is a run-heavy coach. We know that. He's not likely to throw nearly as much as he did last year. And Herbert also finished only 16th in fantasy points per game last year with a career low in pass attempts per game. He's been dinged up in his short time in the league. Greg Roman's their offense coordinator. He's also very run-heavy. The addition of Omarion Hampton, a true potential workhorse to the Chargers, all this equals uneven fantasy potential for Herbert. I see tons of games where he doesn't run and he throws 1 or 0 touchdowns, and he's just not returning fantasy value where he's at.
Yeah, especially now with the news of the left tackle hurt.
That's also true.
But they did bring in Keenan Allen. Does that wash out for you or no?
No. I think Keenan Allen, he showed he still got
depth
it.
Piece?
He showed he still got it, but yeah, strictly a depth piece, it looks like.
All right, this is no surprise to you or the audience that's been watching. Bo Nix, quarterback 8.
I am interested to hear the
I have him at
rationale
16.
other than the defense being amazing, the best defense of all time.
It's an elite defense, top 3 unit. The pass catchers are a bottom 5 in the league, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Cortland Sutton.
How good is Cortland Sutton though? His numbers have been good because he's been the number 1 there, but how good is Cortland Sutton?
I think he's pretty good.
Really?
Yeah.
Last year you scoffed at me for talking about Cortland Sutton.
I've changed my mind. Double-digit touchdowns.
But he's a year older now.
Yeah.
Is he as good as Terry McLaurin?
No, Terry McLaurin's better.
Okay. So he's a top 30 receiver maybe, bro.
Okay.
So he doesn't even have an alpha. Evan Ingram is injury prone and not great. Rookie running back, run first team. I get that the offensive line is elite. I do like that.
Yep.
The environment's okay. And I like Bo Nix the player, man. I like his rushing upside.
3,800 yards, 29 touchdowns to 12 interceptions. Highly efficient.
And didn't have a touchdown the first 3 weeks of the year.
Yes.
Passing.
And he had a 93-yard touchdown pass. And 430 yards rushing last year.
I know.
Yeah.
Trust me. I know all these things.
Okay.
And it's not so much that he's going to be awful. I feel like the field is just better, right? The field is better. Drake May. Give me Drake May. Jared Goff. only throws for 4,500 yards and 30 touchdowns every year. Give me Jared Goff.
There's a lot of volatility to Jared Goff.
Caleb Williams has the same rushing upside and a worse defense and a better play caller.
Maybe.
Okay, Dak Prescott, we've seen be the quarterback 3 just 2 years ago. Brock Purdy, come on. Give me Brock Purdy, right?
Yeah, I'm kind of reevaluating Brock Purdy.
Kyler Murray
Bo Nix.
is always a top 12 quarterback, so he's going to be in there.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm
Baker Mayfield,
Kyler's close to
Justin Fields, Jordan Love.
I mean, I've got Justin Fields over
Jordan
Bo Nix.
Love threw 32 touchdowns 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence.
I mean,
there's just so many guys that could lap him. He's more of a floor play. Quarterback 8 is insane.
I mean,
it is insane to me.
He is a floor play, but 430 yards rushing in his rookie year and 29 touchdowns. Like,
I get it.
They don't get better than that as a rookie.
And he'll probably have 400 yards rushing again, which is nice.
He'll probably throw for 4,000 yards and 32 touchdowns.
No,
and 11.
Absolutely not.
I mean, their defense is that much better than it was last year?
Yes, they drafted a first
They have
round
to play
corner.
against the Chiefs twice, the Raiders twice, who are going to be better, and the Chargers twice.
I see the upside in Kyler, Fields, Purdy, Prescott, Herbert, Caleb, Goff, May, all over him.
Okay.
I feel like
this is one where we
and
disagree.
I feel like Love and Lawrence both have more upside than him.
I mean, looking at what he did,
dude,
last year,
it was really erratic. Last year, he missed a lot of throws.
I would say it was erratic in the first.
No,
5
it was
weeks.
still erratic, man.
Okay,
I don't
I think
like
you're
him.
missing out on a 4,000-yard passing guy and a potential 35-yard passing season.
All right, well, my rank at 16 might be crazy, but me passing him at 8 is not crazy because you can wait and get a guy that's going to do the same thing in Dak Prescott. Same fucking thing. Not the rushing.
Not the rushing. Like, he's done rushing.
Dak might throw for 4,700 yards this year.
Yeah, but
and
I mean,
30 touchdowns.
That 43 yard or 430 yards on the ground, like,
yeah, that's 43 points.
I mean, that's a free almost 3 points a game.
I know.
Yeah,
Dak's still going to have 150 though. It's not like he's going to have fucking 0.
I get it. I don't agree with that. I think Bo Nix is poised to become the next.
That's fine. That's why we do this show. What do you got?
Breece Hall. Ooh, Breece Hall.
You faggot.
His efficiency dipped for the second consecutive season. Only 5.3 and 5.1 yards per touch over the last 2 seasons, respectively. Production after contact has dropped since his rookie season. He was 42nd in the league in broken tackles per rush attempts last year. Increased role for Braylon Allen, plus the potential for timeshare in this new system. Plus, you're dealing with a mobile quarterback who's going to siphon touches away from Hall, limit receptions, limit scoring output.
Make him more efficient, though.
I don't know. This organization's got no ties to Hall. I don't see them putting him in a workhorse role after the first few weeks.
I love how I'm the Breece Hall guy on the show, even though I have him at 13, which is consensus, and I feel like I'm the Breece Hall guy. I love
17, yeah.
I have the upside. There's the upside there, man. He's a good player.
Or he could fall off completely this year. He's also his efficiency's dipping. But there you go.
Okay, my next guy, first running back, Bucky Irving, RB9. Everyone loves him, and this is why it's a fade. Is Bucky Irving is going? He's going 9. I have him at 11. Is that right?
I have him 11. Also.
Okay, and that's not that much of a fade, but I feel like Bucky Irving will probably be drafted ahead of Jonathan Taylor this year in most drafts.
You think so?
Yeah,
dude. I think that's a mistake.
No, I'm saying, like, you know how guys are.
Oh, I know.
Everything's reactionary, right? Bucky Irving was so good down the stretch, and we both know Bucky Irving was a fifth round pick?
Yeah, 4th round pick.
And I love Bucky Irving coming out. I talked about him on the show, and his combine was just trash. He's so slow. Bucky Irving is so slow. Very, very agile, right? Very nice laterally, but so slow, which killed him in the draft process. I'm not really counting that against the guy. I just know Rachaad White is a very good RB2 and a very good pass catcher. And everyone's just banking on the fact that Buccaneers are going to be a top 5 offense. No questions asked, right? And Bucky Irving's going to do exactly what he did last year. He's going to get 25 touches a game. Dude, no. Not happening. Like, taking him and Kyron Williams are tied for me. Bucky has a little bit more pass catching upside, but he's going to go ahead of JT, ahead of Chase Brown, ahead of Josh Jacobs. I'm not doing that.
I'm not either.
I mean, so that's why I'm fading him.
Even at cost, like, I think the Bucky thing is too.
I'll take Bucky Irving in the early third.
He's not poised to be. He doesn't have the stature to be a workhorse running back. They're not going to just forget about Rachaad White. And I think Sean Tucker. I agree with
Sean
you.
Tucker. Like, they have a possible, not 3-back system, but they have a third guy.
They won't use him unless it's necessary.
It's a soft fade. I will take Bucky Irving. Let's say he goes ADP 21. I will take him at 26.
I am a little scared
right?
to.
Would you take him at 26?
Yes, easily. Yeah.
But I won't take him at 21. But the problem is, I'm telling you, I've done enough best ball drafts. I know it's not quite redraft. He's going to go at 17 in a lot of these drafts.
I am scared to miss out on him completely because I think he does have upside.
He does. Yeah. But it's just not worth the price point we're talking about here over Josh Jacobs, dude. And Chase Brown, who has, I feel like, who's a better player, do you think? I feel like Bucky might be a better player than Chase Brown, but the Bengals offense.
No, I think Bucky's a better player.
know the Bengals offense is going to be top 5. I know it.
And there's nobody else there.
It. And who's a better pass catcher? Chase Brown.
Chase Brown.
So, like, that's the thing is, like, I feel like the floor is higher with Chase Brown. And who's behind Chase Brown, dude? Taj Brooks. Yeah. Who I like Taj Brooks, but, like, Sean Tucker is as good as Taj Brooks. That's their 3. So you're talking about the third-string running back on the Buccaneers is as good as a second-string running back who's untrusted in the Bengals. That's my thing. What do you got?
David Montgomery.
Ooh. Yeah. Wow, that's weird. I know. I saw that with your rankings. I didn't know you were going to have that.
So they are going to have to reshuffle this offensive line. They lost 2 top 5 linemen in the offseason, including All-Pro Frank Ragnow, top-notch center there. He retired last year. I do expect some offensive regression due to the defense just naturally being healthier, better than last year. Remember, the Lions had the 10th most points scored in NFL history last year. It's unlikely to repeat just by volume and efficiency. As the season wore along, Montgomery ceded more attempts and red zone work, especially to Gibbs. The snap share could dip, I think, even below 40%, 30% even, as Gibbs is working into more of he's coming into his own. He's at that prime age, works into more of a lead back. I'm just worried that the touchdown equity isn't there for me to take David Montgomery. People are just expecting David Montgomery to be the goal line back this year, and I just don't know that that's the case.
Pushback.
Push away.
His Vegas prop for touchdowns is 10.5. Rushing touchdowns. So, are you hammering that under? You should.
I probably should.
You should.
I don't think there's...
That's a really high number, dude.
I don't think there's touchdown... I don't think that... Yeah, think about it. 10 touchdowns in a team that has Jahmyr Gibbs,
higher than
who's
Chuba
going
Hubbard.
number 3 overall.
That's higher than James Cook. That's higher than Hampton, Walker, Kamara, Breece Hall. Kyron's right there with him.
I don't know how... Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Jonathan Taylor's prop is like 9.5.
I mean...
Now, the rushing yards is higher for JT.
Of
but
course.
Like, that's my only concern with... Trust me, I'm kind of there with you. It's like, it's not a sexy click to click on David Montgomery.
If the Lions have to play catch-up just a little bit this year, then David Montgomery, he's not their catch-up back.
He's not. He had actually a passing game increase last year with like 36 catches. I guess here's the only thing I have about David Montgomery is not many of these guys have a chance to vault into the top 5. And I will say top 5 if Jahmyr Gibbs gets hurt.
Yeah.
Top 5. That's the only problem is like, yes, if they're both healthy, at ECR 20, David Montgomery is probably more of like 24, 25 points per game when they're playing. But the inherent upside of having a guy, and I have him lower too, but the upside of having a guy that could literally, like, in no world is Kenneth Walker ever going to be a top 5 running back. Right?
No.
Injury, whatever, offense being awesome, like David Montgomery. And maybe top 5's a little aggressive, but I don't think it is because the Lions are a fucking factory. And he's already projected 10.5 touchdowns. That's the only pushback I'd say, which is like, it's hard to bank on injuries, right?
I don't think missing out on Montgomery is going to burn me.
No, and this is full PPR, which, at half, we probably would not be fading David Montgomery. Because like the touchdowns are still going to be there. He's going to have a lot of games with 14 carries for 54 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah.
But in PPR, how much is that? That's fucking 10 points, dude.
I do expect a reduced roll from David Montgomery this year.
100%. Reduced volume.
A reduced roll.
Yeah. But I don't know about on the goal line when it counts. It might still be a 40. I would say 40% Montgomery, 60% Gibbs.
Okay.
Where it used to be 60% Montgomery, 40% Gibbs.
I mean, 2 years ago it was 70-30.
The problem is 40% of the red zone work on Detroit is like 100% of the red zone work on any other team.
As Gibbs nears age 25, he's only getting better.
All right, next guy for me, Aaron Jones, your boy.
Ooh, boy.
ECR 23, I have it 27. Another kind of soft fade.
You're not fading him that much.
Again, I don't go like that the counselor, okay? I'm not just telling you cannot draft a guy. Like, I will draft Aaron Jones. He's a great floor play. But I don't see any upside with Aaron Jones. I'm worried about the offense a little bit, like more than most. It's not going to be a top 5 unit. The defense is great. JJ McCarthy, question marks. I like Jordan Mason. I think he's not the player he was, and the player he was, I don't think was ever as good as we think.
I think, okay.
It was good.
I think his pass-catching role is very secure. Jordan Mason does not profile as a pass catcher, and he's never done it. And I do like J.J. McCarthy. I like Kevin O'Connell, though. I like that offense.
I do, too. But I'm taking DeAndre Swift over him all day.
I'm not.
That's just not even close.
There's no way.
Well, he's not going to be the lead back there.
And neither will DeAndre Swift.
Who is?
Kyle Monunga.
Okay.
No, that's all right. I get it. I see it. The Jordan Mason thing.
I'm not saying not draft. I'm saying it's a fade.
Yeah, that's fair.
And in PPR, I see the path. I think he's still going to have 45 catches, 50 catches. He probably will still score 7 touchdowns.
I think his pass catching
nose for the end zone.
Secure. And in the PPR, it makes a lot of difference.
Where is the upside, though?
Well, touchdowns.
But he's not going to get the goal line work. We know that.
We don't know that.
We do know that.
We don't know that.
They brought in... Why do you think they brought in Jordan Mason?
Who's that scrub
they
that they
traded for Jordan Mason and paid Jordan Mason.
So what? Like, they do this all the time. Like, when push comes to shove...
No. The Browns do this all the time.
When push comes
the
to shove...
Vikings are a good organization.
Who's a better goal line back? Aaron Jones or Jordan Mason?
Aaron Jones was awful on the goal line last year. Awful.
Give me his conversion rate, and then we'll talk.
Well, I don't have it in front of me, but I know it's bad. I've heard it on multiple pods. Bad.
Okay.
I watched it with my own eyes.
I'll believe that Mason is the goal line back when I see it.
He is the goal line back.
Okay.
Why the hell did they bring him in?
Why did
they had Ty Chandler? They still do.
Oh,
he's okay.
Yeah, that's the guy that I'm thinking of.
I'm saying he's still okay.
Everybody wants to bury Aaron Jones and say the next guy is going to be the guy that's going to overtake him. Well, I'll believe it when I see it.
You love old players, man.
I love steady Eddies.
Why don't you go fuck Pam Anderson?
I'll tell you what.
Old
you want to know who my next fade is?
Yeah, who's that?
Your boy, Jevante Williams.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Very poor output in an offensive scheme in 2024 that should have been solid for him. 2+ years removed from an ACL injury, hasn't returned to form. Unlikely to do so this late after surgery. Doesn't show elite quickness any longer. Has one of the highest rates of being tackled after initial contact in the league. Miles Sanders looks like the better back in camp right now. He's getting the majority of first-team reps. With rookies like Jaden Blue, Phil Moffa there, this is shaping up to be a full-blown committee, so I don't want the guy that lacks explosiveness and doesn't really have any potential to be a workhorse back. 2 years after an ACL, and he's shown zero explosiveness. Zero explosiveness.
Okay. He's also only 26.
Yeah.
Or 25.
And someone that age should have recovered from this injury already.
So you think an ACL just destroyed him for life?
Yeah. It's unfortunate. It happens.
Like he has shingles or like something like that?
Shingles is a virus.
Yeah, I'm saying it's something like that. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Maybe it was just...
Or maybe he was overvalued to begin with.
No, his rookie film was dope.
Okay.
Dude, some of those runs were dope. And
where have those runs been the last 2 years?
They have not been there. Yeah. I understand that. Okay, that's fine. Right. That's fine. My last fade, this is a weird one. It's Omarion Hampton. And so he is at 17. Do I have him at 17?
You have him at...
I have him at 17.
You do have him at 17. You do
have him at 19. And I actually have him at consensus, but here's why it's a fade.
Okay.
Is like I said, I've done 300 best ball drafts.
Interesting.
He has been going ahead of Breece Hall. He has been going next to Kyron Williams, sometimes ahead of Kyron Williams. He has been going in the second round, yes. Now, I know best ball is different, but usually wide receivers are propped up in that. So, with the news of Najee Harris, people have been drafting. So, ECR has him here. I have him at fade because I feel like Omarion Hampton is going to be a second-round pick in most leagues because of the hype. And he's not going to be going 17. He's going to be going 12.
Okay. And now you're taking him over guys like Alvin Kamara, Breece Hall, Chuba Hubbard, right?
Yeah. And like Kyron Williams,
that's whack.
James Cook. He's going ahead of James Cook in every draft I do. That's crazy. James Cook goes 40. He goes like 32.
I mean, they're expecting him to be the true bell cow, even though we know.
So that's why he's a fade for me because I have him at 17. I have him actually ahead of Connor, which I don't even feel comfortable with, but it's just the inherent upside.
I guess technically he'd be a fade for me too because I've got him at 19.
You definitely do. Yeah. and it's because his ECR is 17, and like I don't know what Najee Harris. Nobody knows Najee Harris. It's an eye injury though, so it's like
a wild card.
That's an injury though where you can come back. He could still do his cardio. Where like if he can see, Najee Harris will be Najee. It's not an ankle or knee injury.
You want a rookie in PPR?
He'll be fine.
Give me RJ Harvey several rounds later.
Yeah, and I like Hampton, the talent, right? I love the situation. They spent a first-round pick on him. All those things line up. Now losing their left tackle is a problem, whatever. It's just where people are going to take him, and the rookie hype is way too high for me. Like, taking him over as much as you hate Breece Hall, like, absolutely not.
I mean, I've got Breece Hall over him.
Taking him over James Cook, who I don't even like this year, or Chuba Hubbard, who's boring, or Kamara, who's old.
The fact that you said he's going near or above Kyron, or he will go near or above Kyron, like that.
I have seen him go in the early third, late second at the turn. And like that's like outlier stuff. A lot of times I've seen him go early to mid third, which would be pick 31, which is like RB 13.
Okay.
Absolutely not. Like, oh, absolutely. No, I'm not doing it. That's a fade.
Okay.
And at 17, I will take him because I love his late season outlook. I love the situation. I like the player, honestly, but it's just like,
I mean, I am scared to miss.
This is a counselor guy. The counselor's taking him in the second round, bro.
He's another guy that I'm scared to miss out on completely, but I don't think that taking him that high makes sense in any capacity.
Like, you take him around the Chase Brown, JT, Jacobs, even Bucky Irving, who I faded, but like he should not be close to those guys.
Yeah.
So
moving on to wide receiver, my first fade is Tyreke Hill. I know you hate it, but
where do you have him?
I have him at 16.
Well, it's not that much of a fade.
Where's he going?
Like 13?
Yeah.
Well, 14.
I
guess
you
won't get him because name value, especially in home leagues, bro.
Yes, that's the problem.
People see Tyreke Hill at the 2-3 turn, they take him.
People are going to forget about what he did last year, but 4.8 receptions per game last year. That was the fewest in a season for him since 2019. 56.4 yards per game were his fewest since his rookie season in 2016. Average career low 1.8 yards per route run when he had 3.2 and 3.8 in his first 2 years with the Dolphins. He only had 3 receptions of 30 or more yards after 23 in his first 2 years with the team.
And I believe 2 of those were the first 3 weeks of the year.
That's a problem.
I know week 1 he had a 70-yard touchdown.
It's close to the age cliff for wide receivers. The way his body's built, the way he plays, he might already pass it. Potential for another year of offensive line struggles, Tua struggles, injuries, a shift in offensive scheme. This all adds up to Hill's risk rating rising significantly, and I just don't like him at value.
I am worried about missing out, though, because last year he was taken top 3 overall, coming off wide receiver 1 and wide receiver 2 overall finishes. He's not super old. I know, like, he's the player comp that, like, when you lose it, right? When you lose. But I don't think he's lost his speed.
He'll be 30 this year.
Do you think he's lost his speed?
No. Well, I don't know.
Some of it.
He lost some. Like, how did you only have 3 receptions of 30 more yards?
That was an offensive problem. That wasn't a Tyreke Hill problem.
And what makes you think they fixed anything on the offense, especially?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But, like, here, this is my problem with the previous show. I had the T. Higgins thing.
I do see what you're saying.
Like taking T. Higgins over Tyreke Hill.
I'm less concerned about missing out on T. Higgins than I am. Like, if you miss out on Tyreke Hill, the fact that I'm not as far down on him as I was thinking does make me feel a little bit, because I want a little bit of Tyreke Hill.
All right. Tet Mcmillion, my first guy. ECR 27.
He's been screaming up draft boards.
I know. And it's going to be higher than 27. I can't believe it's this low. I have it 33. So, I don't know. Where do you have him?
I have him at 31.
Yeah, we're both lower.
Where's he at?
27.
Okay. Yeah,
he will probably settle into 25-ish.
He'll probably jump into late wide receiver 2 territory, if I would guess.
I like Tet McMillian, but I still like Xavier Legette. Mm-hmm. Adam Thielen's going to be there for the first half of the year. I like Jalen Coker. Jatavian Sanders is a solid player. Chuba Hubbard's going to get a lot of work. Bryce Young, as much as everyone loves Bryce Young, he has one of the lowest props in Vegas. 33.50 is his passing over-under.
Oh, in that case, like, it doesn't seem like Vegas thinks that what happened at the end of the season is going to repeat itself.
And I think it's somewhere in the middle. But I just don't think Tet McMillion is an alpha. And not to like the counselor too much. Like, I just don't think he's that guy. I think he's going to be solid. I think he's solid. There's no upside. There's no upside there.
But If he raises any more beyond this, then I'm out. I'm not out completely. He's going to have to drop.
Like, you want to take him over Zay Flowers?
No.
DJ Moore?
No.
Calvin Ridley?
No.
Stephon Diggs, if we get good reports.
I don't know why I have Diggs below
Like
him.
Xavier Worthy. I know you have you want to take him. You want to take him over a Mahomes possible number 1 for the first half of the year.
I don't care about Mahomes number 1 anymore.
You get what I'm saying, though.
Yeah, I get it.
Xavier Worthy is an explosive player. We've seen it. I know it's been rough. He's kind of a gadget guy.
Yeah,
but like, I just feel like that's like Occam's razor. Like,
Worthy could have a Rice problem, whereas Tet could have a nobody problem.
I understand that.
I'm trying to make the devil's advocate case because I'm also out on him. Like, and I also think that he's going to rise too.
And I get it. And I do see that, like, if he is a Mike Evans level, Drake London level player, right? Like, the cream rises to the top, regardless of situation, because there isn't that much. I was talking about Xavier Leggett and fucking Adam Thielen, but like, there's still guys there, and I just don't think he's that player. I guess is my concern.
Sure.
And I'm willing to miss out on the 10 ADP spot jump that he could finish at 23, where I feel like the downside is probably not 10, but most likely he's finishing at ADP, and I'd rather have an upside receiver in that range.
Moving on to another subjective measure. My next guy is DJ Moore. And this one, a lot of it comes down to, he looked like he checked out last year. And I know that was a different offense and a different leadership, different coaching, etc. But it's not a good trade for a star wide receiver. Now, moving on to the numbers, he's another guy who couldn't muster 1,000 yards in 2024 despite a career high in receptions. He averaged a career low 9.9 yards per catch, 1.5 yards per route run, and 7.5 air yards per target, all lowest of his career. He's now sharing passing catch targets with multiple viable options. Roma Dunze, Luther Burden, Colston Loveland, Cole Kmet, underproven, underwhelming sophomore quarterback in Caleb Williams, an unproven head coach. I don't see any reason to take DJ Moore at cost.
I do.
I know you do.
Volume. There's a lot of variables here, like probably the most of any player we've talked about.
I mean, you have to assume his volume's coming down, though.
Maybe, but the efficiency will go up.
I mean, why would it go up?
It's because the offense will be better.
Maybe.
There's a lot of ways that he can beat this, and not a lot he can go below this, if that makes sense. Now, what you're saying is probably more likely.
Yeah.
Like, the things you said that can make him worse make more sense, but there's more ways he can beat this ADP in terms of the usage being better, creativity, him being engaged, Caleb taking a jump, the offense being better. Because we know DJ Moore is a good player, a very good player, like a top, I want to say 15 to 18 receiver in the league. He's still young. He was a 20-year-old rookie. He's like 26, 27.
Yeah, and when Caleb fails to throw for 4,000 yards again,
this
and
is the Caleb
it's
thing.
now spread across 5 guys.
You've yet to have a positive Bears take on this podcast, story.
Kyle Monungai.
Shut the fuck up.
Who's your next guy?
Oh, God. Lad McConkey, the donkey. ECR 11. I have him at 14.
Yeah, I got him right at ECR. Okay, 11, yeah.
I love the player, man. I think he's solid. I think he's a great. I mean, I love Matt Harmon, and Matt Harmon, his reception was
you like
just,
him?
Oh, it was unreal. Everything's green. He is real good. I just, especially now with Keenan Allen being there, I don't see the team wants to run the ball. They have a good defense. I don't see the path to over 130 targets. And a player like Jameson Williams can operate with lesser targets because big plays and touchdowns and like splash plays. And I know Ladd made some of those last year, which is actually uncharacteristic to his profile. He like the playoff touchdown, like he's pretty fast, don't get me wrong, but he's a small guy.
Assuming they keep him in the slot for the majority of snaps, which you have, I would assume. I know that Keenan Allen's coming back, but I can't imagine that he's going to take many slot snaps from Ladd McConkey.
Well, but Keenan Allen can't play outside, so he can't. He's literally physically incapable of playing outside now. I think that's the problem. Why bring him in?
I think he played like 40% of the snaps from outside last year.
That's not
Chicago.
many, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a problem.
Yeah.
Why bring him in?
I don't know. My ranking might be reactionary because I missed out on Ladd McConkey last year because I thought he was overrated coming out, but he kind of proved me wrong there.
No, as a player, this is not like I don't like the player.
It's a situation thing.
It's a lot of those things, and not to mention, I'm not banking on injury, but he is tiny and he plays pretty tough.
Yeah, I just don't know who's going to challenge him for targets though.
Puka has struggled with staying healthy. Why? Because Puka plays like a badass.
Right.
Ladd plays tough. Right. Like Isaiah Pacheco, should not run as hard as he does because he's kind of a smaller guy, and it's caused injuries. Ladd needs to get the fuck down. But Ladd is feisty, and that worries me, man.
He did deal with injuries in college.
His
Don't forget,
injury concern is higher than any of the other guys I have.
He didn't get hurt last year, but
JSN or Ladd, who's more likely to get hurt.
Oh, Ladd McConkey.
Garrett Wilson,
Ladd McConkey.
Tyreke Hill.
That's 50-50.
Tyreke Hill's played every game the last 4 years.
He had a huge wrist injury concern last year.
He played every game though.
Yeah, but look at
Tyreke Hill's more likely to retire mid-game.
Okay.
Okay, T. Higgins, Devontae Adams, Mike Evans.
He's been healthy.
I'm saying those first three names, Drake London, Brian Thomas, dude, he comps as a guy that is going to be missing some games.
Yeah, I mean, I've got Drake
London. That's not my argument. I'm saying that's a deciding factor for me.
Okay.
And I don't see the upside. Garrett Wilson has 180 target upside.
He probably won't burn you by missing out on him.
No, he's going to be solid. He's probably going to finish where he's drafted, which I like.
Yeah, he'll probably finish in that 11 to 15 range.
And Garrett Wilson will probably finish at wide receiver 20.
Yeah, probably.
But I like the idea of Garrett Wilson as wide receiver 6. Finishing a wide receiver 6 with a case of all the good things happening.
Well, here's a guy who has no chance to finish in the top 12, 24, or 36 as far as I'm concerned.
Who's that?
Jerry Jeudy. So it's the splits with Jameis Winston and any other quarterback last year were striking, to say the least. No idea who's going to start or hold the job for quarterback in Cleveland. Little opportunity to build a rapport. Decent production in 2024, but in a limited sample size. And in the previous 4 seasons in the NFL, he didn't do much of anything. Cedric Tillman, we talked about him, should return to full health. That's going to muddy the target share opportunity in the wide receiver room. There's just nothing that says Jerry Jeudy is 100% going to produce like he did for that 4 games when he was the wide receiver 6 or whatever in 2024.
All right. I'm going to pair both these guys, which might actually be weird. So Chris Godwin, wide receiver 38.
Yeah, that's an easy fade.
He's a do not draft for me.
Oh.
And I'm not going to draft him. Okay. And the next guy, I have on my list, which I don't even have him on my list.
Okay, I got him at 48. Where's he going?
He's going 38.
Okay, yeah, I'm definitely fading.
So this one might not make a lot of sense to you. It's a Emeka Egbuka. And I said that right after saying that I won't draft Chris Godwin. Here's a caveat.
How dare you?
I won't draft Chris Godwin because I know there's an IR spot. Chris Godwin will be coming back to play football this year.
Eventually.
But it's seemingly. It's going to be week 7. Week 8.
Yeah. I'm very concerned about his injury, yeah.
Egbuka, now, he is going wide receiver 47 in ECR. I have him at 44. I'm actually ahead of consensus, dude. But you know where Emeka Egbuka is going to be going in all my best ball drafts? 34, 33, 35. Yes.
Okay. I mean, I got him at
70th overall.
I got him at 36.
And it's going to the hype train is going to keep on going. This is more of I'm projecting. I think he's going to be going easily inside the wide receiver 3s by the start of draft season.
Where's he going now in a redraft?
Well, no one's doing redrafts.
I'm just saying,
ECR has him at 47. That's their rankings, though. That's not ADP. I'm telling you what I've seen with my own money leagues.
Right.
Is I've seen people take him at 65 overall. That's wide receiver 32.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Okay.
And he's going to be going. He's going to be going inside the wide receiver 3s, which is wide receiver 35, 34, whatever.
Let's
receiver
revisit this next week and see where things. Because
we will.
Yeah, we'll have more people drafting by then.
We will. Okay.
Last wide receiver,
yeah,
Jacoby Myers. I'm just not sure that there's much here for Myers, even though he's had a 2 productive seasons with the Raiders. But his stats last year were really bumped up by volume. He posted a 1.9 yards per route run last year, which is 39th in the league. Limited talent profile. He's undrafted. He came out of NC State. Las Vegas had virtually no run game last year, and they drafted Ashton Jeanty, Heisman candidate. Ashton Jeanty, 6 overall in the draft. They're gonna run more. Pete Carroll prefers a slow, power run scheme, aggressive run style offense. Should be a step forward with their defense this year. It's going to limit the offensive need. It's going to limit their need for Myers to catch as many as he does. I don't see much upside. Plus, Brock Bowers is there. Brock Bowers.
I will say that the undrafted part, he played quarterback in college, I believe. So, isn't that right?
I think he
Definitely,
converted with wide receivers last year.
Okay, so like it was a slow burn. He has became a very, very savvy, very good receiver.
He's a good receiver.
So
that's
that's my only
yeah.
pushback, and he's the number one there besides Dante Thornton, who's the best ever.
Yeah, I'm not
Inside
sure
joke,
that
but-
missing him's going to burn me. You know?
No, it's definitely not going to burn you because his range of outcomes is very, very low.
Yeah.
Okay,
He did play wide receivers last 2 years. There.
Okay,
Yeah.
my tight end, Evan Ingram, ECR 7. I have him at 9.
Where do I go?
Again, fading.
him at
Fading
9
Broncos,
also. Okay.
fading Broncos, and I've always kind of liked Evan Ingram. His 112 catch year was awesome, and his first year at a destination is always great. Rookie year, first year, awesome with the Giants. First year at Jacksonville was 112 catch year. Nah, I'm good, man.
Okay.
Even in PPR, I'm good. Like.
I don't see a reason to take a tight end in that range. I'm not opposed to.
And I will take him.
Evan
I will
Ingram?
take him. I will take him. But like, I feel like he will be reached on.
Okay.
So again, I'm projecting.
Yeah, I mean, people do remember that he is a PPR monster. So.
I'm projecting.
Strap in because it's Colston Loveland is my tight end, and I don't see
Fading
any,
a Bears player, huh?
I
Wow.
don't see any way he gets to 15% target share in this offense. He's not walking into a huge target share along Moore, Dunze, Burden, Komet. The way the offense is set up, the expectation is targets are going to be funneled to who's ever open, all distributed, all the pass catchers. There's frustration in Bears training camp with his lack of availability, his injury, limited production in college despite playing at Michigan. Difficult for rookie tight ends to walk into a relevant fantasy season because of the steep learning curve of the position. We don't know what Ben Johnson is. It could be a power running scheme. Could de-emphasize the pass game. Could hide Caleb Williams' weaknesses. Can Caleb Williams even progress as a passer?
Yes.
Too many things have to go perfectly for Loveland to be paying off at wherever he's going. I got him at, or for not Loveland, for Colston Loveland. I got him at 18.
Yeah, he's about, let's check this out, 15 or so.
Yeah.
15.
Okay, yeah, too many things have to go right. So
I
there
agree.
you go. And believe it or not,
You have Chickakakwa ahead of him.
I do.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And it's been a complete joy.